first opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what. I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres lead one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game. And you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second. And there's one away. Now a moment moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Darvish has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Now it'll be Eric Hosmer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game. Burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And now here is Trent Grisham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yadi Molina digging in now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Paul Young.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here's Adam Frazier. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. First pitch of the AB on its way. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Yu Darvish. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground to second base, this could be two. One there, on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one. Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Another 0-2 now from Wainwright.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. One left for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Cronenworth
Retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Adam Wainwright, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That brings in Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Swing and a liner and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Cronenworth, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count even now at 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now back, second baseman,
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Padres lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in, the power hitting.
The first baseman, Paul.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. Bounced out last time up. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. And now, Yu Darvish. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is flared right back over the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a throw over. Back in standing. Tatis, base runner at first with 1 out. This one's flared off to the right side. Edman onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Strike taken, the throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1, and the runner's breaking for third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now is Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Stepping up is Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in is Will Myers. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bader comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next up, Eric Hosmer. Wainwright's ready. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Padres.
Stepping in next, Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Edmundo Sosa is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 63.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out. 2 balls, no strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Standing in now, Tommy Edman. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Now at the plate here is Trent Grisham. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Adam Frazier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Miller, a 6'7" left-hander. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Yu Darvish, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill, from the stretch.
Tyler O'Neill.
A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler O'Neill retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dinelson Lamet takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. 1 out, nobody on.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball swung on and missed.
I got to count 2-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strike.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Daniel Ponce de Leon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll take a look at ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1-1 the count. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. And 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So next to bat will be Victor Caratini. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please.
Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now back, second base, Adam Frazier.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Caratini is on his way home. He comes across to score as the lead swells to 7-0.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and they're runners at the corners now. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Now back, right field.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Ross Detweiler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Ross Detweiler.
Now at the plate is Dylan Carlson, singled last time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Cronenworth into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch on its way. Harrison Bader stands in as he looks at a called strike. Carlson leads off first with 1 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Still 8-0. TJ McFarland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Up next, Eric Hosmer comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Padres leave a pair as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He's going to lead.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy.
Emilio Pagan, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
San Diego, number 14.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Up next to the Cardinals.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. On the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yu Darvish earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the